Hey art students, it's Mrs. Teal. In this quick video, I'm going to show you another method that you can try to add coiled designs to your pottery. In this method, I'll be building a band of coils that I'll then attach using scoring and slipping to my pot. First, I create a bunch of coils and I set them aside. When I do this method, I use a piece of saran wrap to build my design upon. So I place that saran wrap down on my table, and then I begin to create a band of designs. So in this demonstration, I'm just using some zigzagged coils, and in between them, I'm creating some spirals. I'm imagining that this would be placed all the way around the diameter of my pot. So I'm creating two of these bands, and then I'll use both of them side by side to go around my pottery. Now, the reason why this method is a bit different is because I'm going to smooth the top side of this coiled band on the saran wrap piece right here before I attach it to my pottery. So I create my bands, and then I can roughen up the bands using either a fork or a multi-pronged needle tool to get it nice and combined. After I get it roughened up, I'm then using my finger to smooth it out. And I'm not pressing too hard because I want to leave my design showing on the other side, and of course I can check this by lifting up the saran wrap, but I do want to blend it all together. This way I won't have to blend it once it's actually attached to my pot. So now that I'm ready to attach it to my pot, I'm going to need to score and slip. I'm going to add some slip first because as I've created my pottery and it's sat out a little bit, it's getting a little bit more dry. So I'm adding the slip first, and I'm going to use my multi-pronged needle tool to roughen up that entire space. I can add some more slip afterwards if I feel like it's still a little bit dry. I think that anytime you're coming back to clay that's dry, scoring and slipping, more than once can help you out. Now, the clay that I just blended is super soft, so I'm not going to worry about scoring and slipping that piece. I'm just going to attach it on, and I'm going to connect it with my fingers. I'll show you another way to blend more later using a metal rib. Now I'm ready to attach the second piece. Again, adding some extra slip. Then I will attach the piece, and in this case, oopsies, I realized I had a band that was a little bit too long, so I tore a piece off. It would be a good idea to check the size before starting to connect yours if you want to make sure that your design is symmetrical all the way around. All right, now that I have mine completely attached, I can just worry about getting it a little bit more smooth. Watch how you can use a metal rib to further smooth out the inside of your pottery. I take the metal rib in my right hand and I use my left hand to support the outside wall. With my pottery on a banding wheel, I can just turn the pottery around, smoothing the inside with the rib and get it nice and smooth. Remember, if you have outgrown your Ziploc bag, you'll need to use a grocery bag over top of your pottery today. Get all of the air out, lift it off of the banding wheel, and put the rest of the bag underneath your pottery. Label your bag with a Sharpie and place it on the cart.